Hi, everybody, and welcome to the first ever Pop Portal Talks. And today we are talking about Project Hail Mary and other space films.
So just space movies?
Space movies, but the reason that we're talking about Project Hail Mary is because our nephew, we saw that movie when it came out. Our nephew, who doesn't really watch movies, recently watched it and loved it. And it kind of just brought up a bunch of thoughts and feelings about the movie, and it's time for a rewatch. And so that's why we're talking about Project Hail Mary. Right now I was kind of thinking, because he woke up in the beginning of the movie and he doesn't remember anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I would do.
About that?
If
You'd probably freak out and start crying.
But I don't remember.
You would cry forever. Do you think you would ever get the cry out and then just accept just accept it?
Can you cry in space?
No, I think it's very against the law there.
No, I mean
Yes, you can cry in space.
Well, okay, we're gonna cut that. We're gonna cut that out so I don't sound like an idiot.
You're allowed to feel sad in space.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so he's in the beginning when he first woke up. He drank all the vodka, so he's really drunk for a while, and then he's starting to accept. Okay, let me figure this out.
Yeah, I guess it's like a panic situation.
Yeah, so that's what I'm wondering. If you I wonder. This is kind of unrelated to space movies, but this movie specifically, I feel do you have your personality? Do you?
Huh?
I mean, he does. I don't know. I guess now
Do
I'm
you
thinking
have
about
a personality?
now I'm
in
thinking
space?
about amnesia. Now I'm thinking about
I think you're still you. Yes, you're still you. You don't forget who you are. You just are who you are.
That's a whole nother topic.
Do you think you can forget who you are? No, you just are who you are.
This is another topic because it's what is even identity?
Unless I just don't know too much about that kind of stuff.
Okay, for this movie, I loved this movie. What would you rate this movie out of 10?
A good solid 7.
7 only?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Oh, I'm walking
It's
away.
It's a good movie, but I wasn't my life didn't change because of it.
Oh, I'm walking away 8.5 out of maybe
8.5 is I could agree with that. Yeah, but I don't feel like I'm a different person because this movie. It was a cool movie. It was a fun movie. But it didn't hit me that hard.
Okay. This is fair. 10 is life-changing movie.
What would be a life-changing movie?
That's
To
fair.
you?
I like that 10 is a life-changing movie.
Yeah, what is
10 is a life-changing movie and 1 is
not necessarily life-changing. I would say something that you could watch over and over and over and never get tired of it.
But I've had life-changing movies.
I think a movie that has a finale that actually,
or maybe life-changing. Now, to me, life-changing is it hit close to home to you or something.
Yeah, because it's not going to change your life.
I feel like I've had life-changing movies.
You do?
Yeah, for sure.
Like
Life is Beautiful.
What is that?
It's about the Holocaust and a dad trying to protect his son, and they're both in the.
In what way did a movie like that change your life?
Well, also, by the way, I was
because at that point it's
I was 9 or 10, and
maybe
I probably
learn history class was life changing. Well, I want another example though, something that I've heard of. What's a life changing movie?
Oh, Jurassic Park. Oh,
how is that life changing?
Back to the Future, Jurassic Park. To me,
wait, how is that life changing?
To me,
that's what I'm trying to understand.
That movie changed my life.
There
was me before Jurassic Park, and then there's me after Jurassic Park.
Okay, so what changed about your life? You became a better person because they escaped the dinosaurs?
No, it's just a life-changing movie, dude. It's your perspective changes. It's film change. My idea of film changed.
So you feel like you like movies more because of Jurassic Park?
Yeah. Maybe a life-changing movie to me is a movie that I'm oh.
You became more fascinated with storytelling in the form of film because of Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Uh-huh. you get yes. And that's what I meant from the beginning. You just got there. Yes. That's so good. I'm so glad I thought of that. Yes, life changing to me is that like, wow, this story, yeah,
I
like
think life changing to me is that the story hit emotionally, and yeah, it makes you think harder about you, your life, about other people, about the world, and the music like literally takes all of that and seals it, and then puts a lock on it, and then throws the key away.
to me, you're kind of describing Project Hail Mary. I feel like this movie
What is?
did
Well, yeah, I mean
this
it's a really
movie
good
did
movie,
made
but
me feel a little bit differently about, maybe this is silly, but this movie did make me feel a little bit different about, you know how like aliens are becoming this, like sooner or later we're gonna meet
they're
some
being
aliens.
yeah, they're like yeah,
Okay, so I feel
sure.
like that could be a scary, obviously the unknown is scary. That could be a scary topic. This movie, low key, made me a little less scared of that.
I remember, well, maybe that's what the purpose of all these movies and
A lot of
articles
these
coming
movies do
out.
not, a lot of these movies are scary still. Those encounters are scary. This one wasn't. This one was like, oh, we're all just trying to survive. We're all just existing.
Yeah, because the alien in here is like nothing you would actually uh, guess an alien would look like or could look like.
I think,
They literally made it into like a cute character, but he's a rock.
well, that's how I feel about humanoid
Is that
aliens.
a spoiler? Maybe it's a spoiler because they really built that up. Him meeting the alien. Like I thought.
No, that's in the trailer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought he was going to. Well, I never knew what the alien looked like until I saw the movie.
In the trailer, you see like
Um,
a little bit of rock.
because I thought it was gonna be like I didn't know this movie was supposed to be funny and cute and sweet.
There's a little bit of everything, which, by the way,
Like I thought,
no,
I
this movie's
expected
like a
emotional,
9, dude. The more we talk about
but
this movie, the more it becomes a 9.
but I didn't know it was supposed to be cutesy like that, like a comedy kind of. Like what would you call this?
No, you know what? For film,
Comedy drama,
I'm sticking at 8.5.
sci-fi. Yeah, I think it's a really good movie for sure.
You know why?
It's a fresh tomato.
You know why? What is that a thing?
Yeah, Rotten
Wait, we
Tomatoes.
should make our own like papaya.
Papaya.
Yeah, like this one's a juicy papaya.
Juicy papaya.
Like this one's juicy, but it could be a little bit more ripe. No, what's it called? The reason that I went back, I almost went to a 9.
This is straight out the oven.
Oh no, we should make it like Portal related. No, cause what?
Yeah. What would it? What?
Straight
How
out
do
the
you-
oven. Okay, this
Straight
one's
out the oven, or it's been
like
sitting
it
out for a
overburned.
while.
Or yes, it's sitting out for a while.
It's McDonald's leftovers.
Oh, McDonald's is not
McDonald's
good the next
leftovers
day.
is not good. Like
It's
if you weren't there when it was
It's barely good
when it
the
was out
day
the
of.
oven, forget it.
Actually, I've
Those
never worn
fries
that.
taste like plastic after they cool down. You can never get those fries to taste like they did when they were warm after.
Wait, well, I want to talk about the movie. We're talking about McDonald's fries now. You got really passionate for a second there about McDonald's fries. Okay, the reason that I almost went to a 9 because we were talking about it, but then I went back down to an 8.5 is because for film, and by the way, we have this like on in the background, so we can see it. But visually, like I take like every aspect of film into consideration when I watch a movie. So visually, this is like a really cool set design. They did a wonderful job. These, like camera angles, cinematography, lighting, all that stuff is really cool. But it's not visually like stunning. And I'm going to reserve that spot for like a 9 and a 10,
Visually stunning. I don't think it needs to be.
No, I know. It doesn't need to
Like
be,
what would
definitely.
have been? What would have had to? Should have been stunning visually in this movie?
No,
Space.
actually,
All of the space
the
scenes.
the part where they saw the astrophage, or
Yeah, all the space scenes. Every time they're in that vast void of nothing, kind of right of nothing but something. I think depicting those kinds of things is like you got to do a good job because space. Remember the Supergirl when she goes up into space? I think they did a really good job of space.
yeah, that part is
I think
stunning.
most
That part
movies
is
nowadays
stunning. And
handle
also,
that pretty well.
that part is stunning. But I don't know. I just feel like I want to reserve the 10 spot for like really film, just like masterpieces.
Do you remember the movie Gravity?
Yes, that's on my list here of
Oh yeah,
space movies to talk about. Yeah.
that was a cool movie.
Gravity is cool and terrifying.
Yeah.
Would you rather be lost at sea or lost in space?
C, because you could
Get eaten and just
no,
end
like
it?
you could
Oh,
run into
survive?
somebody.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You
Right?
can at least run into to somebody.
Oh, yeah, that's
There's
true.
there's a chance that'll happen in space. There's literally a negative chance you will run into somebody,
That's true. Imagine the
and
luckiest
you
guy
might
ever.
run into something. There's a higher chance of running into something
In space?
rather than somebody. What
Imagine
do you mean?
the-
Like thing? I mean, as like a different type of somebody,
Or
like
even like
a species.
even like a planet.
An alien is where I was getting with that. A planet. You know, it's actually very how do I say it? I guess space is so gigantic and so vast. And that's why they say, you know how they have the galaxy that we're in, Milky Way galaxy, and the Andromeda galaxy, right? You know about this, that we're supposed to collide in like,
Oh, sure,
I don't
sure.
know, a few million years or more.
Sure.
You know about that?
Sure.
The galaxies are supposed to collide, but space is so freaking huge, gigantic. You can't even
Huge?
imagine the actual space between one object and another object,
right.
like planets and things.
Right.
That those galaxies will literally most things in there will not even hit it. They will literally pass right through each other.
Oh, really? Wait, when they pass through, is one galaxy gonna stay with itself, and is the other galaxy?
I think it's definitely going to mess
or are we
with
gonna mix
the
and match a
no.
little?
I think it will definitely mess with the gravitational statuses of the bodies within the galaxies. So it's going to screw up everything, but nothing's
Wow.
actually going to collide.
That's cool.
Anyways,
Okay, so I actually have some Project Hail Mary fact. Just in case I'm putting this in here, I got these from nofilmschool.com, and the article was by Jason Hellerman. It was really cool, the way he talked about these facts. So, okay, so one of these facts is that Rocky identified his home system as 40 Eridani. I might be saying that wrong.
40 Eridani.
This is the same star system where Star Trek's Vulcan is located.
What? Okay, so the art author was like a Star Trek fan.
Must have been.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's really
But
cool.
like, what are the chances of that?
Right.
They just happen to be from the same star. I guess the star system, right? That's huge. Okay, I'll allow it.
Oh, right, star system. Yeah. But that's cool. I love nods to inspiration. I love nods in film. I love a nod to, which by the way, we just watched Minions and Monsters, and all the nods to like other films is really cool. So I love a nod to your inspiration and to obviously more pop culture. So that's cool. And I love a deep cut. I love a niche reference. Have you ever seen Star Trek?
Yeah, I've seen those Star Trek movies, the ones that came out in the 2010s.
Oh, with Chris Pine?
2010s?
Chris Pine?
Yeah, those were freaking awesome. At least the first one
Chris
was
Pine
freaking
so cool.
awesome.
Yes. But have you ever seen the shows? There's so many.
Yeah, I actually didn't realize how I actually kind of enjoyed them, honestly. I started watching the one from the 90s, like during COVID and stuff, and I was actually like, kept watching. I would keep watching. And when I was little, those shows used to be very boring to me, but there's a lot of politics and stuff involved, so I guess that's why. But it was kind of like I was kind of following it and actually enjoying it. So it's actually a pretty cool show.
We should watch it.
Yeah.
Okay. So supposedly there was like a little 5-note greeting to Spielberg. So in the scene where Grace and Rocky first attempt to communicate through the Xenonite barrier, Grace taps out a rhythmic sequence. If it sounded familiar, it's because it's the 5-note motif from John Williams' score for Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Ooh, I've never seen that movie, but I know it's like a movie you need to watch. I've heard.
And it says that it's one of those quick things that clues you in that there's media in Ryland's world, that he's seen the movie. So he was like doing the Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
I would have never known.
Which, by the way, that's so funny because like it's so on brand for this character, this Ryland Grace character. Is his name Grace Ryland or Ryland Grace? Ryland Grace.
Him?
Right?
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's so on
Oh,
brand.
those are his. Damn, that sucks, huh?
His coworkers, yeah.
His fellow astronauts.
I guess it
all
was
dead.
I guess it was because, and by the way, this has so many spoilers, but I guess it was because,
By the way, here's a fact. That's Juntao, Commander Yao
oh my gosh.
from Rush Hour.
And we do a whole episode on Rush Hour, let me tell you. And Jackie Chan? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We should absolutely do an episode on Rush Hour. Or comment if you want an episode on Rush Hour. Yeah, Juntao, RIP. So I guess they were like put into a coma so that they can endure. I think he was asleep for 13 years, I believe. It's
Oh,
been a while,
right.
so
So they were put into a
yeah.
induced coma,
And so I guess
so I don't have to be awake for the whole trip
yeah,
when
so
something
I
happened,
guess
right?
they were like the most qualified physically, but I guess they didn't make it. Their body still
No, something happened. I think there was like an accident or something went
I
wrong.
think that's the story,
You
unless
think
there's
they
more
just
to it.
die,
Like their body didn't like make it through
but
the
his did.
yeah.
Oh, I thought like something broke or something.
Maybe there's more to it.
Oh, maybe the whole thing is like, let's send a bunch of people out there together, not only so that they can help each other, but if some of them don't make it, there's a chance someone might.
Oh, this is like a little fun fact about the movie. So in the book, the Hail Mary is really cramped and utilitarian. So it just exists, for the purpose that
The
it
Hail
needs.
Mary?
Yeah, the
What was that?
spaceship, the ship that Ryland's
That
on.
ship is called Hail Mary?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't think I remember knowing that.
the Hail Mary.
I thought their project is called Hail Mary because
It is.
it's a long shot for this to actually work.
It is, but I think the ship is also called the Hail Mary.
Oh, I
Also,
didn't
that's
know
what it
that.
said in this article.
Okay.
So for the movie, the ship was scaled up for visual clarity, but the production team kind of left like a nod. So during the laboratory flashback, a computer monitor displays a ship labeled prototype. Then the wireframe model is a direct recreation of the smaller original ship design described in Weir's novel. Sorry. So it's cool that they kind of like kept, like again, those kind of little niche
So what do you
references.
mean?
So in the book, the ship is described as like really cramped and small.
Tiny?
Yeah, like only what's necessary. And here he kind
Right.
of has more space. He's like bouncing from room to room,
Oh, I see. So it was literally like one room, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know exactly, but I guess you can see the actual like prototype in the movie on one of the screens.
Oh, really?
I love
Do
it
we
when
know
movies
when?
do that too, with all the little details. Like I love rewatchability, and so when you rewatch it and you notice something new, I love that.
So they're saying it was a prototype for the ship he's on. So they
In the
make
movie, yeah.
in the movie. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So this one says that the film omits the book's controversial Project Azrael ending, where Strat, the scientist that sends him into space, detonates 241 nuclear bombs.
Yeah, I remember something about this that they didn't end up doing it because
She did it in Antarctica to trigger global
right.
warming. It's a wild part of the book, and also why she's facing so much scrutiny to be put into prison and scorned by the public. Screenwriter Drew Goddard left a visual breadcrumb to this. When we see Strat at the end, she is sailing through shattered glacial ice. In a world suffering from solar dimming, the only way those waters would be that broken up is if Strat's plan to nuke the ice actually happened off camera. I remember watching it and being like, why, why is she in
Oh,
ice?
I don't even remember that scene.
I remember like her in the boat and being like, what's going on? Why is she in ice?
Why is she in ice?
Yeah, like why?
So they just
I thought she was just, continuing exploration,
so
continuing trying to find a
that was maybe
solution.
just another like reference to the book, but it didn't happen.
I kind of don't remember like any like what ended her story. Like I kind of don't remember that part. So
I
maybe
don't
we'll
either.
see.
I thought I guess it's because whatever happens with him is good and cool, and then that's
But
what
I
we wanted to end.
maybe, but I did think it was interesting how in this movie and book, whatever, that she kind of was forced, well, not forced to, but she felt forced to force him to go on this, because you know how he declined it,
Right.
and she forced him, so she felt like it was the right thing to do to save literally the planet. Like it's very,
Yeah.
it feels utilitarian where it's like, what's the greater good? You know what I mean? Like his life doesn't matter. All these lives on planet Earth matter. And so it's interesting that to think of like, imagine you're in charge of the project to save the world, like the things that she was willing to do. because in her head she was saving the world, you know. And Ryland was not thinking like a utilitarian when he denied going to space, you know.
Well, what would you do?
Also, maybe if he
You'd
would
do
have,
it?
you know, maybe if he would have like given some time to think about it, maybe he would have ended up there. But it's kind of like she was like, we don't have time.
Oh, yeah,
like,
he
we're
was
running out of
literally
time.
forced, right? That's why he can't remember anything, because they
But also,
drugged
by the
him.
way, she's like, we're running out of time, and then it took him 13 years to get there. But maybe it's like time is still precious.
Oh, no, yeah, it's definitely
Wait, what'd you
precious
say?
because they have 13 years or whatever it is to
Oh,
get there.
right.
But they just, yeah, want to do it as fast as possible, I guess, because mankind's done if not.
That's what I'm saying.
They
That's
can't
so
get it done.
scary that she's literally in charge of saving the world.
It's basically like Interstellar. It's like a different, like, similar concept.
Yeah, but he was very
Interstellar.
quick to be utilitarian. He was very quick to be the chosen one.
For Interstellar.
Yeah, Cooper was like,
Kind of. I mean,
I'm in.
he declined it at first. What happened? He finds this like they find this like I forget what it is.
and Cooper
But
had a
they
family.
make their way.
And
Yeah,
Ryland doesn't, I don't believe, at least in the movie, have a family.
Yeah.
So like his hesitation is just for his own personal and Cooper.
Well, I think it's mostly because it's like, well, like you're gonna sacrifice yourself. Like you're just gonna say yes to that. Okay. I mean, as a scientist, though, maybe they are supposed to understand those things, but I
That's
don't think
true.
so. Everybody, you
No.
can't feel that you're
Yeah.
just okay with sacrificing.
We're all
your own
humans.
self.
We have emotions and different beliefs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe in Interstellar, that maybe in this book, in this movie, that hesitation is a big part of this story. And in Interstellar, it's like they didn't have time for that. Like they had to get to the intergalactic travel and stuff like that. Okay, another part of this movie that just passed right now in the background, because we have it in the background, I really liked. So when he first saw the ship, Rocky's ship, he's like, nope. He said, nope. And he instantly tried to leave.
Mhm.
But Rocky's ship is like following him no matter what.
Yeah,
So,
that's where it got really interesting.
Yeah. So I like that because it's like, oh, that's more like, I'm not going to, from all we've been shown of all these like horror movies or, you know what I mean? It's like your first instinct isn't like, oh, let me find out what that random.
Those are the helmets, by the way, the popcorn bucket that we got.
Oh, you're right.
That is the helmet, yep. But yeah, I mean, it's just like what I was saying, like in space, you have zero chance you're going to run into a person, a human, but there's definitely a higher chance you may run into something not human,
Yeah.
unhuman, non-human. And that's what happens.
So, I don't remember if this was in the article, if I just wrote this down in my notes, but I agree with it that this was a big win for cinema. This is a big win for movies in theaters. This was a movie that I couldn't wait to go see in theaters. It's a big space movie. It's fun to watch in theaters.
I think I definitely like space movies. Whenever there's a space movie, I think I'm very interested already. Like other than this, what else? What's the last space movie that's come out before this?
Oh gosh.
I mean, there was a Mars one. There was Gravity, obviously, but like in the last 2 years,
There's actually not a lot. I think they're probably more like low budget ones, but like the big budget ones, there's actually not so many.
yeah,
I feel like there's more Fast and Furious movies than
more
big budget
action
space
and
movies. I want to say something I love about this movie. To me personally, this is my opinion and my opinion, only my own, is that to me, my favorite thing about this movie is kind of that like destiny, and that everything that's like meant to be is meant to be kind of thing. It's like everything happens for a reason. Sorry, that's what I was looking for. What I love about this movie is kind of like the idea that everything happens for a reason. Like how, for example, how Rocky lost his crew members, Ryland lost his, their loneliness, Ryland's confusion, Rocky's desperation. That's what caused them to even be willing to greet each other, whereas they might have otherwise ran from each other. Like everything happened for a reason. And to me, and I just thought I love stories where everything happens for a reason. Like it had to be him. And it had to be Rocky, and it had to be in that moment in time, And it's cool how very sciencey and how very accurately scientific, even though it's fiction, this movie was. I mean, it's so good. A big win for cinema. Other space movies that I wrote down are The Fifth Element.
Are they in space or they're just in the future?
They are
I don't remember the space being a
well,
thing.
there's space, like they're traveling through space.
Oops. Well,
And
aren't
there's
we all?
also
Every movie is a space
space
movie. Then
movie, Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious. They go to space in one of the movies, don't they?
I haven't seen that one. I need to. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, we should
Huh.
watch it.
It gets pretty ridiculous.
We should do a Fast and Furious binge and then um talk about Fast and the Furious. Yeah, there's space in the movie. Like they're traveling through space and is he on Earth? Actually, I don't remember if they're on Earth.
I thought they were on Earth. I thought that's
Maybe
where
they're on
they're
Earth.
in.
But there are like
Or like another
spaceships. Like
planet?
it does show spaceships and
That's the thing. I don't even remember that. I just remember the flying cars,
yeah.
but that's on.
I didn't
Earth,
remember
I
a
think.
lot either until I threw it on recently. And also I did not remember that movie being like one plot point really. It feels like
Yeah, me either. I don't remember it being a plot, like one plot point.
yeah.
It was just about the girl, right?
Yeah, and like the things in the side kind of like there's like small things that happen, but really it's just like her having to go like solve this problem or whatever, like get these answers or whatever. Like
I
um
still don't know what that movie's about.
the fifth it's about good versus evil.
I think I saw it maybe when I was like 13, 12. So I didn't pay a lot of attention to like what I was watching. Like a lot of plots just kind of went over my.
Is it rated R? I feel like it's rated R.
It might be. I don't know.
Maybe not, actually. Also I do remember when I was younger and when I threw it on recently, that the diva is so cool. The blue, she's called the diva. She's so cool for some reason. Like, is it just
Doesn't
me?
she in like one scene?
Well, kind of. Like
I
she's
think
in
it's just you.
not one scene, but she's you didn't think she was so cool?
How? What was cool about her?
Just the way she sings and she's kind of like regal. And
Nah.
also like she's like oh, like she's like consents Lilu, and I feel like Lilu's this kind
Oh,
of
then
like,
maybe I don't remember that scene well, or that what you're talking about.
even before I rewatched it, like I remember thinking that she was so cool.
I think you just like characters like that, like character designed,
I do like kind of like
non-human.
no, I like
people.
OP good or just OP characters kind of. And she felt kind of OP to me. Like she felt like she has these abilities or something maybe. Also the aliens in there look like such Goombas. I know it's a 90s
Yeah,
movie, but
they
it's
look a
like
little
it literally
dorky
looks
to
like
me.
Super Mario Goombas.
They
Which I
look
would love
like-
to do a whole episode
yeah.
on Super Mario with John
Okay.
Leguizamo.
Oh, the original one. I should
The
watch that.
90s
We
one?
should watch that
We
again.
should watch that one.
Look, there's that helmet again.
We should do like an episode of Super Mario Brothers and other campy movies.
Super Mario Brothers. I don't know. You definitely watch more movies than I did.
I'm sure you know. You probably just can't think of them right now. So I have Gravity, which we talked about. That one is very
Gravity.
kind of scary, but really cool. And she slayed the acting, of course. She's a great actress.
Yeah, it was a really cool movie. Different than this. It was just about getting back home, not about
It was
saving.
like a what would you do if you were lost in space?
Yeah, it's not
kind of.
about like saving the world, I don't think.
Yeah.
Or was it?
No, I don't remember why she was in space. Actually.
Yeah, me either. I think they were just like conducting like some repair or something. I don't know.
Oh. I
Or they
kinda
had to do
remember
a
that
repair
part.
because something happened while they
The
were up there.
repair is like where she got lost.
Yeah,
right?
it's what
Something like that.
caused the whole event that
Here's the
basically
thing.
screwed everything up.
Also, by the way, if you are going to be doing repairs in space, you should have like a backup cord and a backup cord, backup cord, and a backup.
I feel like
backup,
they do. I
'cause
feel like they probably do in real life.
I think her situation was so specific, like so kind
Movies
of like a freak
just-
accident. But
Movies just
come on,
enhance the drama. I think there's no way you can screw that up in space.
like I guess if there's like a freak accident, but
Like I think
You should be
2
prepared for freak
cables
accidents.
or 3 cables.
you should have like 18 cables
I think
because if not, you could get lost in space. Like just
I don't think you'd
We're
get
cutting
lost though. I
costs?
think well, that's the thing. If this were cuz she was alone basically. So if you were alone and you had nobody that could drive the ship to go get you, that would be crazy. Just imagine that. How vast space is and you were just freaking cuz that's what happens to her. She goes she gets slung into space and she's like spinning and she can't stop spinning. Like imagine if you lived the next like 40 years of your life spinning.
Oh my god.
God, that's what happened to her. But for some reason she stopped. I can't remember what it was.
Maybe she hit something. Oh,
Something happened.
I don't remember.
I can't remember. Maybe none of that happened.
Oh
Maybe
wait,
I'm forgetting the whole movie.
isn't she? Okay, maybe we're forgetting too. We're like saying things that aren't true. But now I'm picturing she's like in the same orbit of something else. So like she comes back, like she comes back to something or something. I don't know actually. Now I'm just saying something.
I don't remember, man.
Another movie I have that I actually haven't seen that I want
Oh.
to see.
Yes. Every like certain amount of minutes, the debris comes around,
Yeah, something like that, right? See,
and I
knew
wonder
it
if
was
that's
something
what.
about
No,
something.
yeah, I don't know. There's debris in space because like a lot of what do you call that? A lot of the astronauts would go up there. I think they would like leave all their trash and debris, and it just
Oh.
gathered.
Are you sure it's not like meteor, or it's not from the ship?
No, it was
That she
like
was
just
on?
debris of like a ship debris or something.
You tell me we have trash in space too.
There's space trash, yes.
Look, that's in the trailer when he not.
Oh, that one with the thing's arm. But see, it doesn't give it away. It looks like it could be a hand of like an actual like bimodal
Oh,
being.
right.
Like yeah,
Um,
bipedal.
So another movie I have that I haven't seen is Moon with Sam Rockwell, which I want to see. So
Moon
I
I've
think
never even heard of.
I
What?
think Mickey 17 and remember that Futurama episode we
Well,
watched
that's
with
a
the
straight up
clones?
sci-fi, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah. You know the what's it called? The Futurama episode with the clones
Yeah.
that when they went to space?
Oh yeah, was
I-
that like one of the last ones?
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
literally the last episode.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It was the last season finale. I think it's based off of that, but I haven't seen it. I also
Oh,
have
maybe.
Alien versus Predator, which technically is like, I mean, it's
That's
an alien.
sci-fi.
Yeah, but it's space. Oh, you want like
That doesn't count.
real?
I'm talking
Oh.
about when I'm talking about space. It's like based
Well,
in
so is the
science.
Fifth Element. This sci-fi.
It's based in science. Yes.
You mean
that's the
it
thing.
can exist in the human world? Well, so does Alien
Right.
versus Predator technically exist in the human world?
A predator,
Yeah, Predator exists in our world.
but they don't. I don't think there's anything like based in science and like exploration of
If
space.
Rocky can exist, Predator can exist.
Rocky, you mean this thing?
You want it to take place in
Oh yeah,
space.
definitely. Anything could exist because you don't know what's even out there. I'm just saying.
Oh, you want it
The
to
movie-
take place in space.
No. The movie, the concept is some sort of exploration about space,
Oh, space
Or-
exploration movies
or yeah,
take place in space.
Interstellar, Star Trek, right? Not just a story of like two people falling in love and it just happens to be in freaking Jupiter, floating outside of Jupiter.
It's like a regular movie, like a rom-com, and in the end you just find out they're on Jupiter.
Yeah, like they're just floating around.
It's like,
some
did you
little-
know that The Grinch takes place on Mars?
Yeah.
Like-
I
So
don't
it's a
think that
space movie.
counts. I
The
thought
Grinch
we were
could
doing
very well take place on Mars. by the
space
way.
exploration.
The Grinch is an alien.
Looks like an alien.
Wait, that's the question. Is the Grinch an alien, you know?
Yes.
And who's?
Who's are aliens? Because they
Aliens?
look weird.
That's,
Maybe that's racist.
well, that's nothing to do with the race. That's whoist.
Whoist.
Okay, so it brings us to Interstellar. Do you have any cool facts?
Here's the fact. Movie Interstellar came out in 2014.
Wow. Hit me with the math. How long ago was that?
I remember that's 12 years ago now. That's
12
crazy.
years ago. Oh,
I remember
my
they had
goggles.
in
That's almost
downtown
a middle
LA.
schooler.
Next to the Staples Center, when it was called the Staples Center, which was a much better name.
You're just used to it. It's your
Staples.
generation.
I haven't seen a Staples in a long time, actually. I haven't been to a Staples in a long time.
Probably why they changed it.
Yeah, definitely. They couldn't afford the rent, I guess, anymore. But see, this one very much adheres to physics and science.
Science.
A lot of the things that you see and hear and what they talk about in that movie, which they do, because they're explaining a lot about like gravity, time dilation, all of it. It's literally true or theoretically hypothesized or stuff that they're actually hypothesizing.
This is
So-
definitely the Interstellar is the biggest time dilation movie to exist yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like time dilation in that movie, I mean, they Nolan loved
You know
time
which one was
dilation.
cool? I didn't even know this because I thought Christopher Nolan just like this was his story or something. It wasn't. This movie, it was like a project in 2006, and Chris Nolan wasn't even the director. It was Steven Spielberg who was supposed to be the director,
No way.
or he was attached to the project in '06. But then Chris Nolan took over the film, and then it comes out 8 years later.
No way.
That's wild, right? So that one was like the biggest one for me.
Wait, hold on. Let me take like 5 seconds. Let me kind of picture if Steven Spielberg would have made this movie. It would have been
Chris
such a
Nolan, you don't
different
have to
movie.
because Chris Nolan literally nailed it like 100,000%, bro.
Yeah, but it would have been such a different movie. It would have been a completely different movie.
Yeah,
This
probably.
is such a Chris Nolan movie. I'm glad that Chris Nolan did it. Wow, that's so crazy. Like, that's so crazy. I can't even picture it not being what it is. And the music?
That's what I'm saying.
And the music?
Music is perfect for that movie. I mean, music is just perfect.
I'm so excited to see The Odyssey. We have high hopes.
Oh, right. Oh, it's
High
like the same
expectations.
guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Steven Spielberg was originally hired to direct it in '06, and even and then they hired Christopher Nolan's brother, Jonathan Nolan, to write the script before dropping out. So how does this work? Like, there was a movie before there was a script? Like, hey, we're going to make this movie.
Oh,
we
yeah,
don't know how.
sure. Because you have a concept and then you have to really write out the details.
Yeah, I guess so.
Every word, every scene, every angle.
The movie was filmed under the fake working title, Flora's Letter. Flora's Letter.
Oh.
Named after Christopher Nolan's daughter. I guess it's just like a random thing. I guess they did that to avoid public attention and keep the production hidden from fans. How were there fans already before there was any?
Maybe Christopher Nolan or Spielberg fans.
Maybe.
There's like leaks, everywhere.
Um,
And also, if it's called Interstellar, people are gonna be like, space movie.
No green screens. That's a pretty crazy one.
What?
They literally
That's
went
not-
to Miller's Planet. Like they had to actually go there. Oh, that's why it took so long to start filming.
That's why it only took 8 years.
No, apparently
Because
they
they
used
actually went.
pre-rendered footage of space on massive screens.
What?
Outside the windows of the spacecraft sets, so the actors could actually look out into the stars. So they were like actually accurately mapped photos of space.
What?
That's wild.
Imagine we replaced all our windows with screens and we could just pretend we're in space if we wanted to. We could be on what's this planet?
Miller's Planet.
We could be on Miller's Planet.
Um,
I have a random Interstellar fact.
What?
You could buy the watch that Cooper has
you
and
could
that
buy the
Cooper
watch
gives
that
Murphy.
Cooper has and give to Murphy. Yeah,
Also, I have a
that's
random
so
fact
true.
that I've never realized is I just recently saw a video of somebody asking Matthew McConaughey what's Cooper's full name, and he thought Cooper was his first name, and people were like, "Oh, Cooper's his last name. That's why they named it Cooper Station or whatever at the end after his daughter." Well, I knew all that. I knew it was his last name, but I never put it together that the daughter's name then is Murphy Cooper.
Right, that's why they called it Cooper Station.
I don't know why Murphy Cooper.
Murphy Cooper. Oh, it's like oh my gosh, I might totally be getting this wrong. Who's the guy from KFC, the chef?
Colonel Sanders.
Oh, never mind. Totally got. Oh, I know why. Because the person I'm thinking about's name is Sanders. Anyway, 2 last names.
Oh, Murphy Cooper.
She has 2 last names, but she was named after like the concept of Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law, right? So that's why.
Right.
It is a weird name, but that's why it's specifically like they gave her a name Murphy because of that.
That's kind of an interesting, like,
Science.
all, like, I want to
What?
know, like, or, because this wasn't a book, right? Interstellar? So it was just a movie concept. you're saying.
Apparently, it's just
Okay.
a movie. Yeah.
Like, what of all the scientific names they could have named their daughter if they were so into science, they named her Murphy
It's
after
not
Murphy's
They
Law.
don't go into that at all. So you can't even You can speculate, I guess, but that's all
Everything
it
that
is, just
can happen
speculation.
will happen.
Anything bad that can happen or anything that can happen?
Anything.
I don't know what the hell that means. That just means like infinite possibilities.
And if infinite like occurrences. Okay, are you out of interstellar facts?
I'm out of interstellar facts. Those are the interstellar facts that I had. So pretty cool.
By the way, Interstellar rated out of 10.
Out of 10, I would say like, sheesh. I don't
think
know.
I
Like
only
a
have
9.5. 9.5.
Wowza. That's
9
almost
to
a
9.5.
perfect. Wow. That's really close to a perfect 10.
I think it's just, and I think it has to be. I was gonna say it's too long, but I think it has to be.
I was going to say my only criticism is that it's too long, but I agree.
It's just long. I think movies that are long in the Odyssey is gonna be a long.
I mean,
too.
actually, no. There's a
It
few
just
things in there you
depends.
could have left out, but also they're way cooler left in.
If they could make it interesting the whole way through, then fine. It's just 3 hours just starts to feel pretty.
That movie is very long.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
I think 3 hour movies are hard to rewatch over and over again. I did that though. I watched it like 12, 20 times in like the span of like 3 months.
Oh my, that was a life-changing movie, it sounds
Maybe.
like.
Well, no, I watched it at theaters a few times. I think I saw it 3 times in theaters. And when it came out on DVD, I remember getting it on iTunes or something. And I would watch it on my phone. A lot.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
really?
I would watch it on my little small phone screen.
What do you think appealed to you?
The music, the cinematography,
So the cinema of it?
the larger than life
Oh, the
scenes
cinema,
of
the
it.
cinematic.
The larger than life scene.
See that one is stunning. That one
stunning, visually stunning,
audioly,
emotionally stunning.
How do you say audio?
The thing, I think there's just so many good emotionally like driven scenes, like the fact that he leaves his kids, and in the beginning you spend time with him and his kids.
Dude, didn't it hit everybody?
And then
Talking
when-
about emotional scene, didn't it hit everybody when he sees the video
Yeah,
of his
that's what I
daughter
mean.
when she's like, "I'm the age you were when you left"?
Well, I think it hit everybody that
And
he
everybody's
was
like,
seeing
"What?
Murph for the
What?
first time
What
as
is
an
time
adult.
dilation? What is? Oh yeah.
And I think that made everyone feel like, damn, like if I had kids or a family that
Or
I didn't see
imagine-
for a long time when they were
Yeah.
kids, and then they were old adults later on, and I see them as an adult, and I missed all their life.
I bet as a parent too, yeah, missing
What does
seeing
that feel
seeing a
like?
parent miss your child's life.
And he acted that like perfectly.
Oh.
And it was all improvised too. It's kind of like 50 First Dates. Not that it was improvised, but in 50 First Dates, when she's seeing the
10
last
out of 10 life-changing movie.
the last VHS tape at the end.
Oh yeah.
Like she's not when they're like acting, she's not actually seeing a tape. She's just like
Oh right, yeah.
pretending she's seeing something that's making her like shocked and
Oh,
then
yeah.
crying and stuff.
Yeah.
So similar thing with this one.
Wait,
and he
what
just
was
did
he
such a
looking
good
at? Like,
job.
was he
of-
looking at nothing? That's like, or what was he looking
I
at?
believe so. Yeah, it's just that he was able to act the way that I think a lot of people probably
Did he
would
win
feel.
like something for that?
I don't remember, man.
That scene alone is phenomenal. The acting
So a lot
really
of
hit us
that in the
all.
whole movie.
and the
It's
then
just
the
really
that
good.
fact that love transcends.
And then that he comes back. So it happens to him, happens 3 times, right? Like Murph as a child, and then he sees her just all grown up in her 30s. And
then
then in her
seeing her-
30s, and then he doesn't see her again until she's like in her 80s, which is crazy.
I'm gonna say 4 times because he also comes back to the time when he left her again. So he had to live that
and
one.
then he had to leave
live
her.
that one
So that
twice.
all like is very like
Also,
sad.
how relatable is when he's like, "Don't let me leave, Murph." Like, how relatable?
yeah,
Like,
the
do you
movie's
ever
just
look
good, dude.
back? Like, do you ever think about moments in your life that you wish you could go back to and be like, "Don't do it, don't do it, man, don't do it." You know, like that feels
I don't know.
relatable.
I actually don't know. I don't
Or
know that I.
or it could be a time when you're like, "Do it, just do it, just go for it."
I wish I would have known about. Like the whole Bitcoin thing. I didn't know about that.
See, if
Like
you
I
would go
never
back in
heard of
time.
Bitcoin until it was like already like 70K or something.
Wait, why do I feel like now that you
60K.
say that, because I had a kind of brain chain about like, oh, go back in time and tell yourself to get Bitcoin or whatever. Why do I kind of remember that after Interstellar came out, me paying attention to things like the dust on the floor or like the folds in the curtains, like Like, am I trying to give myself a message from the
Somebody
future?
in another dimension.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, in another dimension. Like, am I trying to give myself a message here? Like,
And that kind of stuff, I don't understand when you talk about like other dimensions and that something could be happening here, but in another dimension. And so I
here,
don't
but
know. It's weird.
yeah.
It like literally tangles up my brain.
It's kind of interesting how like how many complicated concepts that movie covers and it still became like a big success. It just goes to show that
Interstellar?
yeah, like you don't always have to dumb down mass media. Like
The wormhole thing, like there were so many things where like, this movie, Hail Mary, how it hypes up him, the whole meeting an alien for the
mhm.
first time. I think there's a lot of that in Interstellar where obviously the time dilation and experiencing it with Murph and then going through an actual wormhole. Like I've known and learned about wormholes, right? And like how they're supposed to work. But seeing that someone was going to depict it in a movie was like, whoa, how is this going to play out? And then they do it. And that's like
In a
pretty
big
cool.
budget movie too where they could
And then there's like the what is it? What was it called? The first handshake or whatever, where Brand, was it Brand, that like sees that little like disturbance in space in their ship,
oh
and so
yeah.
that is like something happening in that space, but in another dimension or
Yeah.
something. So it's like just another thing that is depicted so
Like these
that
complicated
helps you
concepts.
try to visualize this concept,
Yeah.
I
Like, what does
guess.
it mean to be in a different dimension? What does it mean to be in
Yeah, so I
time
think
and
it did a
space?
lot of that.
I'm saying so many too. So
Yeah.
many, so many. And people loved it still.
That was a really good movie, dude. Super good
Um,
movie.
one thing I like about this Project Hail Mary movie is that um there's some scenes that are really slow. Like it really takes its time. And I like that. I feel like it wasn't forcing itself to be like what are people gonna love? What are people gonna love? People don't have attention span. So how do we, action, action. How do we put action? It's like it really took its time, which I think it made all of these feel relatable and real, or as real as they could. And so I think that was awesome. In Interstellar, one thing I love about Interstellar is the beginning when they're kind of like documentary style. Like when they're like, oh, the sandstorms. When I was little, the
Oh yeah,
sandstorms. We
that
used
was
to put the
cool.
plates upside down. Like the world building and the documentary style made it feel more real in the beginning because it was like, okay, we're about to get unreal. Like we're about to explore some concepts that like feel unreal but can be real, like so I feel like it's cool that they started it like that. I love that. I love how they started it documentary style.
Yeah, I guess the only thing is like that and there's no way for you to know it, and I guess they did a pretty decent job of like hiding the solution or basically the quantum data. Like they just called it quantum data, and that like they never explained how they were going to save Earth. Wait, no. Basically, it was how they were going to get people off of Earth, right? How to use gravity to.
Yeah,
That's what it was. It wasn't like how they're going to save Earth, how they're going to save the
the people.
species, keep the species going.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, they didn't really, and I guess maybe because that's a thing that hasn't actually been solved. But yeah, I always remember leaving or finishing the movie and just being like, well, like I wish I would know what it is that she found, what it is that they found in that black hole, the singularity that saved the data that saved everybody.
Yeah, but also I mean I could see how they definitely couldn't like
Yeah,
it had to be like that.
it had to be scientifically accurate.
This one's all kind of made up, but it aligns with like scientific things.
I think so.
But it's all made up. Also, I just want to add
Damn.
that Project Hail Mary and the Power of Friendship. It should have been called that.
Project Hail Mary and the Power of Friendship.
Yeah. I mean, I love a good friendship or the friendship.
The Friendship. Yeah, that's a good movie.
Aww. Also, anybody other than Ryan Gosling in this movie, I can't think of such a thing. It had to be
Yeah,
him.
that's true, huh? Like who else? That's true.
It had to be him. It adds so much to this character.
Yeah, that's kind of true, man. I can't picture anyone else like instead. I remember when this movie was being talked about like a couple years ago. Not even being talked about, but I remember he said something or I saw something about how he's gonna be in a space movie, and then I just forgot about it. And then the trailer came out. I'm like, holy crap! I remember hearing about this,
Oh yeah, I think so too.
and I was like, Ryan Gosling in a space movie, and now he's gonna be in Marvel.
What?
And he's gonna play Ghost Rider, and that's like, what the heck?
Oh.
I guess I don't know anything. I don't know enough about Ghost Rider to see to agree that that's a good character for him. But I guess we'll see.
Well, this is another. We can have a whole Marvel conversation, but it kind of feels like Marvel fans. Well, maybe this is controversial, actually. But I feel like Marvel fans don't like small actors for these roles.
Really? I
Yeah.
don't like. Was Tom Holland a small actor before Spider-Man? I don't think he was that big.
Tom Holland is an exception. Tom
Spider-Man
Holland was meant to
made
be
Tom
Spider-Man.
Holland.
That boy is Spider-Man. That's
I
an
don't.
exception.
I also think Chris Hemsworth wasn't that big of a actor before Thor or Avengers.
Okay, but how many years ago was that? I'm talking about now.
Suri, I don't know her in anything else.
Okay, let's cut all this. Let's cut all this. That'll be
The guy
Marvel.
the guy that plays Winter Soldier. Like, I don't know him from
Okay,
anything.
we're cutting all of it. You're absolutely right. We're cutting all of it.
What is his name? Boseman, the guy that played
Chadwick?
Black Panther.
Chadwick.
He was Chadwick Boseman. He was Jackie Robinson. That's all I know him from.
Okay, let me turn this around. I'm trusting Marvel with the casting. If they think he's Ghost Rider, then Ghost Rider on ahead.
I actually think it's the opposite. I like that they don't pick like the huge
And you
stars.
are so right. And you are so right.
Because I feel the same way. Like if I saw freaking Tom Cruise as, I don't know, I don't believe it. Like, don't make Tom Cruise a Marvel superhero, man. Like,
Actually,
maybe
Tom
an
Cruise.
off
Actually,
character
no.
or
Tom
something.
Cruise is an exception. I think Tom Cruise could be a Marvel superhero.
Nah.
That's a cool one.
He's too, like, I like when movies like this, like, use a face I've never seen in my life.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more believable than seeing, I don't know, freaking Justin Bieber as I don't know. Who could Justin Bieber play as a Marvel
But then
hero?
it's like, yeah, okay. So then it's like Ryan Gosling is so good that
Spider-Man
he's
too?
so good that now he can't be in any movies. Maybe that's fair, actually. Get your
No,
check and
honestly,
then,
no. I mean,
go
he's
let
definitely
someone
really
else.
popular, but like, I think there are exceptions though. 'Cause
Maybe
you
that's
would
fair.
never think of him as a superhero character. So it's kind of interesting that he's going to play one. But see, I don't.
Yeah, but everything
don't,
he's been in.
I don't see Ghost Rider as like a huge like Marvel character that's super beloved and like literally holding them
Oh,
down.
they should have made him like an X-Men.
Maybe.
He's giving a Guardian of the Galaxy. That ragtag team of space intergalactic heroes. Okay, I think we got an hour. All right, so let's see. How do we wrap up? All right.
Wow. That was fun talking about movies.
That was so much fun. Oh, you know what I'm wondering? What is like the oldest space movie? You know how like
the first movie ever made, the silent film where they literally go to the moon.
Wait, is that the one from Minions and Monsters where they poke
They
them in the eye?
reference it.
With
Yeah.
the-
I forget what it's called, but it's a
It's
silent
like a bottle
film.
in the moon's eye.
So that
Whoa.
counts as like space exploration, maybe?
You know how we're watching Doctor Who too? Like how they were doing space stuff way before they even knew what space stuff was, you know?
Doctor Who in the 50s, 60s, and all the way up until present time.
Like 60s loved space stuff.
That's true.
50s.
I mean, if you go all the way
40s.
back, the Middle Ages, they were already fascinated with space. Even before then.
Okay, but we're talking
But the show is sci-fi.
yeah, we're talking about movies, shows.
Yeah.
Like it's cool that they even before really understanding things, they're making movies.
It's kind of funny.
We're kinda still doing
watching
that.
Those first Doctor Who episodes though, and seeing how like they had just like
The Daleks?
worst props of all time, but they made a story with it. It's just
It's
kind
so
of funny.
good.
Because
It's so good though.
I mean, it's okay if you stick with it. I like the overall story of like the Doctor Who's and how they like change, but the characters, that's just old movies though. Like you can't
Oh yeah, don't
critique it
compare.
too much.
Yeah. But
old shows. I mean,
so in summary, Project Hail Mary, 8.5 out of 10 for me.
what did I give it? A 7.5?
7 maybe? Oh yeah, maybe.
I'd give it a 7.5.
7.5. I'm going to give it a whopping 8.5. Let us know what you thought about Project Hail Mary.
Maybe I
Give
have
us
to
your rating.
reevaluate my grading system.
I'm going to give it 8 papayas. 8 juicy papayas. Papayas.
8 portals.
Call it a papaya. Yeah.
Popeye.
I'm gonna give it 8 papayas.
Popsicles.
Oh, I love it. Like it's so cool. Like how cool is it? You know, like ice cold, cool, like chill, cool. It's eight popsicles. All right, I'm gonna give this movie 8.5 popsicles. Comment, let us know how many popsicles you give this movie, what you rate this movie, other space movies. But that is our very first episode of Pop Portal Talks movies with Project Hail Mary and other space films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for listening. And
What movies should we
Pop
talk?
Portal will return.
What about what movies should Pop talk next?
What movie should Pop talk? Oh, that's like a tongue twister. Should Pop talk next? Oh, yeah, I said it right.
You still forward.
I thought I got it wrong.
What movies should Pop talk next?
What movie should we talk about next?
Oh, I like Pop talk.
Dun.
Wait, is that like copyright? Okay, bye. See you on the next one.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye. Bye.